Hello everyone, welcome to Capstone channel. How private equity works. Have you ever wondered what Legoland parks, Hilton hotels, and Ancestry.com have in common? They're all owned by one of the largest private equity firms in the world, Blackstone. Private equity is one of the most powerful financial tools in the modern world. It's a way for large investors to buy companies, make them more efficient and profitable, and then sell them for massive returns. So, how do these funds actually make billions? Their entire model is built around four key steps. First, fundraising. A firm raises money from external investors like pension funds, universities, and governments, pooling it into a dedicated investment fund. Second, acquisition. Using that capital, the fund buys target companies. Third, restructuring. This is where the real work happens. The fund steps in and optimizes everything for profit: new management, layoffs, expansion, aggressive marketing, whatever increases efficiency. And finally, exit. After 5 to 10 years, the company is sold through an IPO, a sale to a competitor, or even to another fund. But this didn't start yesterday. Back in the early 1900s, figures like J.P. Morgan, the Rockefeller family, and the Vanderbilt family were already buying businesses using investor money. The difference is that they were building monopolies and empires, not flipping companies for profit. Modern private equity really took off after World War II with the rise of venture capital. In 1946, Harvard professor Georges Doriot founded ARDC and invested $70,000 into Digital Equipment Corporation. By 1968, that investment was worth $355 million. That single deal proved that backing innovative companies early could generate extraordinary returns. Today, the industry has evolved, and funds use several different strategies. The most famous one is leverage buyout, or LBO. This is when a fund buys a company mostly with borrowed money, using the company's own assets and future cash flows as collateral. A classic success story is the Hilton deal. Blackstone acquired Hilton for $26 billion, invested $800 million into renovations, and shifted the strategy toward franchising. Over 11 years, the deal generated around $14 billion in profit. But not all stories end well. Take Toys R Us. A group of funds loaded the company with debt and extracted over $470 million in fees without investing in growth. The result was bankruptcy, 800 store closures, and thousands of lost jobs. Another strategy is growth equity. This involves investing in already profitable, fast-growing companies to help them scale. Funds typically take a minority stake and use little to no debt. This is how companies like TikTok were able to expand globally. Then there's venture capital, investing in early stage startups with extremely high risk. It can lead to massive wins like Sequoia Capital investing in Airbnb, Google, and WhatsApp, but it can also end badly, like with FTX or Theranos. Finally, there's distressed investing, buying struggling or bankrupt companies at a discount. The goal is either to turn them around and sell for profit, or to break them apart and sell the assets individually. So, why are firms like Blackstone, KKR, and Apollo Global Management managing trillions of dollars? The answer is in the deal structure. In most cases, a fund only invests around 10% of its own capital into a deal. They also charge significant fees, typically 2% annually for managing assets and 20% of the profits. On top of that, the acquired company itself repays the debt used to buy it. And since interest payments are often tax deductible, more money stays inside the business. Because of this structure, returns aren't just 2x, they can be 5x or even 10x. Today, private equity funds own real estate, hotels, media companies, and tech giants. In many ways, they already own the world, and they're only getting bigger. So, what do you think about the future of private equity? Would you want to learn how to buy companies yourself or just watch from the sidelines? Share your thoughts in the comments.